to go through some questions about you, your company. How are we helping with Valorafutbol? Let's start from the beginning. Where are you and your team based?
So we are currently based in Dubai, but because we work for STC, Saudi Telecom Company, we also fly every week to Saudi Arabia, and we have an office in Riyadh too.
And in which moment you said, well, we want to increase the fan engagement, we want to take it to the next level, I need some support on this? You remember more or less when was the moment, like, did you say, let's look for something that get us to the next level?
Right. So actually, the idea there is that we had a number of gaming solutions that we had already acquired in the past, from maybe 2014 onwards, and most, if not all, of those gaming solutions were games that required the user to play before the actual matches were being played, and then once the kickoff of the match would happen, the whole engagement around gaming would go away, because users would have already made their entries, made their picks, and all they were doing about now was just watching the matches. And this is where basically we had this internal discussion into how can we increase the engagement, not only before the match as a lead up to the match, but also during the match, and then right after the match is over. How do we keep the conversation going, and how do we make sure that we keep our customers engaged throughout the whole cycle? And this is where we had the opportunity to meet you guys at Valora, and your solution basically was very compatible and was helping us achieve that objective. And it came at the right time, at the right moment, and we're quite satisfied with the results that it brought.
That's good. So let's get into the Valorafutbol solution. Where do you think you got the most value of Valorafutbol when trying to solve that particular challenge?
So I think, Valorafutbol, I think the beauty about it is the fact that, so you have the platform on its own, and then you have the widgets that we created with you guys, and that you created for us in terms of building those widgets and putting them into our various touch points inside Dowry Plus. And basically, this was the real value add that we brought to our customers, because now we were able to provide an integrated engagement experience within our core modules. So we transformed our engagement with our customers and our communication with our customers from a one-way street, where we as Dowry Plus were pushing content to our customers, into a two-way street. Customers now were able to engage, to rate the players during the match time, and then even after the match was finished. So this is where I would say the biggest value that Valora brought us was obviously the game, the platform in itself, but more importantly, I would say the ability to integrate widgets of that game into the different touch points that we had across Dowry Plus. And this was the key value proposition that allowed us to raise our engagement with our customers. And then our customers had a voice, which is also very important, which was not the case before, at least not during the game time and after the game.
What's the number you think of increase of fan engagement in average, thanks to the Valorafutbol solution for you and your team?
So I don't have the exact numbers around that, but I would say that it would be around 20 to 25% in terms of increased engagement and boosting of our audience, and specifically when it comes to the number of users who registered to our gaming offering as a whole.
Which KPIs your team are checking to see the success of Valora?
Definitely, it's the number of users who register in order to be part of the player rating ecosystem. And then also it is about how engaged they are, the number of ratings that they do, the number of share that they do, the time spent, and how we contribute in increasing the time spent to the cohort of users who are Valora versus non-Valora customers. And we see like the benefit and the added value that that this platform brings us.
Any special feature of Valora that you like personally? Something that you say, well, this changed the way we were working?
I think the idea that we are able to integrate, Valora polls into our editorial articles, the way that we can, integrate player ratings into our match center experience, it definitely allowed us to be more flexible and to provide the editorial experience to our customer that is focused on rich media, that is not only let's say a boring editorial experience, but rather a value added one.
When you saw our materials, there was something that piqued your interest?
It was exactly what we were missing, it did not take us much time to understand that this was something that we needed to have. We did not have to do a lot of convincing. We did not have to to spend a lot of time on that. We saw the capabilities of the Valora engine and what it could do, and it basically fit a gap that we had. So it was quite straightforward and easy decision from our side.
And how is it working with our team?
I think what I like about working with you guys is, there is Ivan also. I believe he's based in Spain, and him and the developers are always available to provide solutions, and they're always flexible to provide solutions that are going to help us, increase the engagement and the audience. And I think this is what we really like about working with partners such as you, that not only you have a off-the-shelf solution that is ready to go, but you also take the time and put the resources in order to try and customize and provide additional solutions to us. And this is something that is quite valuable, and not all of the suppliers in the market offer that.
So how likely are you to recommend us? I mean, why should someone listening take action and say, yes, hey, these people are trustable to work with?
When it comes, if I get any referrals, or someone asks me about Valora, all positive feedback, and definitely the idea is, it's a partner that you can trust, that will do what they can to deliver to your standards, and make sure that you are happy as a client. So definitely, thumbs up.
How do you see this fan rating concept expanding in sport over the next 5 years, let's say?
Right. I think we are watching a big change in the way people consume sports, and in the way that they engage with sports. I'm sure that someone who is in his 50s has a relationship with sports content that is different than someone who is in his 20s or early teens, and so on. And I think the more that we are going to be going into the future, you were going to have this young cohort of users and customers who are looking to engage, who are looking to be part of the discussion, who are looking to take actions. And those are going to be the ones that have the largest market share of the sports audience. So I think going from here, having someone watch a football game for 2 hours without doing any type of action, this is gonna go down, and interactivity, engagement, and participation of the football fans, this is gonna go up.